You're not going to believe this, but Morgan thought that we were sleeping together.
You and me.
I nearly choked. Do you believe that, Julian? He actually thought I was sleeping with my own brother.
Because Ava's... Oh, my God. Derek Wells is Julian Jerome. Well, I hope you set your little boy toy straight, sis.
Of course I did. In fact, I told him the truth.
What?
I did. I looked Morgan straight in the eye, and I told him that I find the very idea of sleeping with you revolting. Which I do, obviously.
Yeah, well, right back at you, sis. I have done some pretty adventurous things in my life, but a family member, that is where I draw the line.
Well, how do you know you haven't? I mean, given how much our father slept around, I'd be surprised if he didn't have a whole slew of inbred grandchildren. You know, he might.
It's true, Dad did have a problem keeping it zipped, but you, on the other hand, you're playing house with a kid who's, what, half your age?
As if Dad didn't have mistresses that were half his age?
Okay, don't get so defensive. Told you I admire your dedication and your creativity for going after Morgan after Kiki left him for Michael.
Sean,
You are oversimplifying a complicated situation. Morgan has had a tough time.
Well, I'm moved by your compassion. I'm sure Morgan is too. Just to make sure you're keeping an eye on little Corinthos Light.
Of course. Why would you even question that?
Well, didn't you just tell me that he's jealous of us being lovers?
And I've disabused him of that notion.
Yeah, but for him to have that notion in the first place, he must have overheard you on the phone with me or something. In any event, he clearly knows that there's more to our relationship than just art.
He doesn't know. He suspected. And I told you I can handle him.
As long as he doesn't know that we're going after his father.
Julian, the only thing Morgan knows about us is that we are in the art business together. He doesn't have a clue about anything we're doing, and it's going to stay that way.
Michael, if the kid is asking questions, then he already suspects something.
Yes, an affair, not a conspiracy. We have nothing to worry about. Morgan will never know.
Sure about that?
I'm sure.
maybe you shouldn't be, Ava.
Morgan, what are you doing here, huh? Did you follow me here, baby?
Yeah, I did. Because I want to see what was going on between you and this loser.
Because you're jealous? I have to say I'm flattered. But really, it's unnecessary. In fact, I was just telling Mr. Wells here how ridiculous it is for you to suspect that we were sleeping together.
No, I know you're not sleeping together.
Because he's my business partner.
No, because he's your brother. Your name isn't Derek Wells, all right? It's Julian Jerome, and you're trying to take down my dad.
Morgan, baby. You misunderstood what Derek and I were saying. You're wrong about...
Okay, I heard every word that you two said. Don't smile and act cute and try to tell me that I didn't hear it.
What is with you? Always sneaking around, listening to my conversations? I told you eavesdropping was a deal breaker.
Shut up, Ava. Okay, I heard that you're the Jeromes and that you're after my father.
You need to chill out. Right now.
Oh, you know what? You must be the one that blew up my dad's shipment.
One question about what you claim you know about me and Ava. And why do you care?
Are you serious? He's my father.
Okay, but you're not the only one who's good at listening, son. I've done some listening myself, and from everything I've heard, you hate your father's guts. He humiliated you at the party that Ava threw for you and your new bride.
And I'm supposed to think that bothers you?
You loved my niece. You kids deserve to be happy. And that night, Sonny ruined any chance of happiness that you two could have had. Sonny stabbed you in the back when he told Kiki that you'd been lying to her. He drove Kiki to leave you for your brother, Michael. So Michael could be happy. Just like every other day and night of your life, Sonny chose Michael over you. Am I right? I'm really sorry to open up old wounds here. Although I'm sure they still feel pretty fresh to you. Look, I really hate to say this, but it's pretty clear to me that your father doesn't give a damn about you.
Julian, that's enough.
Look, I'm just trying to be honest with the boy. Something that neither you nor Sonny could manage. Now, Morgan, I asked you a question earlier. You've had a few minutes to think about it. I'd really like to know your answer.
What was the question?
Why should you give a damn about what our plans are for your father?
I gotta go.
Morgan, look, buddy. Hey, I mean, I don't want any problems here, but by the way you're behaving, you've got me a little worried here, kiddo. And mostly for you.
Oh, thanks. You don't need to worry about me, though.
My advice is to forget everything that just happened here.
Or else what? You threatening me?
Threatening you? I mean, why would I threaten you? You and your father are on the outs, right? Or I'm sorry, did I have that wrong, what Cindy did to you? About driving Kiki away from you so, I mean, Michael could have her?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, so why say anything at all about what you heard here? Just let it go. Let business run its course. And you and Ava can pick up where you left off.
Okay, so...
Dude, I may be pissed at my father, but he's still my dad.
Morgan, stop and think about what
Think
you're doing.
about what? Ava, how you been playing me?
She wasn't playing you, son.
Oh, sure she was, with your full approval. And you know what? You've been playing me too, but that's okay. I'm not gonna let you screw over my dad. I'm gonna go tell him everything.
That's not a good idea.
Get your hand off me.
Morgan, don't do this. Morgan, stop! I couldn't stop him.
Of course you couldn't.
What is that supposed to
It
mean?
means you're being reckless and not nearly as savvy as you think. You should have thrown Morgan out on his ass the moment he started snooping.
I needed to keep him close, away from Sonny's influence so we could turn him.
No, this isn't about Sonny or our plans for him. You needed to keep Morgan around. Because you're still stuck on that doctor.
My being with Morgan has nothing to do with Silas.
No, of course not. You're obviously with him for his sophisticated sense of style and his sparkling wit, dude.
And I really don't think he's going to tell his father about us.
And you also thought you had him under control. He seemed pretty determined to me. Carlos, get in here.
Why are you calling Carlos in? What are you going to do?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm having that kid taken out before he spills his guts to Sonny about us.